There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's breaking.
And this is Real Talk TV. What's the deal, y'all? This is Ab coming at you tonight for Real Talk. We appreciate y'all joining us. Truly, we do. Tonight we're going to talk about a couple of different things, but unlike any other night, it won't be reality TV, none of that. It's going to be more so about the Grammys. And
this is Donnie M. I just want to talk a little bit about Jeremy Lin with the New York Knicks. That boy is doing his thing, and he's having a good time. I know y'all don't know about anything about Jeremy Lin. He's a guard for the New York Knicks. Wasn't drafted, was brought up from like the minor leagues, I guess, of the NBA, and is doing his thing. And he's a little short Asian dude, and everybody's loving him. Yep, basketball. New York Knicks, Jeremy Lin.
That's going to start out, I think, with the highlights from the Grammy Awards. I would like to start off with saying I think L did a wonderful job as a host.
Yes, he did. He's always sharp.
He represented for us black folks very well. I thought his prayer was awesome.
His prayer was awesome.
It was in order. That crushed velvet blazer was the bomb.
Yeah, it was.
He really
I'm so
did.
happy he didn't take that hat off. That's on another note, L. You already know what it's hitting for. But I've seen that head in Eva, just like Kevin Hart said.
His hat is like a shark.
Okay, no, but I'm just saying. Kevin Hart said when he seen Neo's head in Stomp the Yard, it was rap. Okay,
Neo's head is something
it's
totally
not
different.
like
yes, it is.
We can talk about it. I think it would be a whole show.
No, but I'm just saying. I was watching. Eva. What is it? What is the movie called? It was
Deliver Us from Eva.
Deliver Us from Eva all week. Come on, it's on all the shows.
And he looked good in that too. So
back to the Grammys.
Yeah, back to the Grammys.
He did a wonderful job.
He did.
So shouts to L. I think it was a really nice show. Some people were saying they didn't think Whitney got enough of a tribute, but that was, I believe, from what I heard, everything's hearsay. But her family didn't want a whole lot of that, so I think that's why that took place that way.
I think it was too soon too.
Yeah, everybody said that.
Because it was immediate.
The producers, the Grammy producers said, it's so sudden, it's so soon that it would be disrespectful to her family to even go in like that with a big elaborate tribute.
And I agree.
But it was real sad about Whitney. The whole entire thing.
How do you
thought about it? I just thought about it. Like I really, 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 really love Whitney. I have nothing ill or ignorant or rude to say about her. All the comments about her were very uplifting with respect to she was a good person, she had a good heart, she just was a good, wholesome person.
I agree.
I mean, so I don't have anything to say about it, but I'm definitely going to go in on Tanya because she had the nerve to say, they were saying on 105 New York radio station that Bobby Brown was not invited to the funeral.
I heard that.
Okay, well, I'm here to tell you, and Tanya, that Bobby will flip that whole coffin upside down if he can get it. Okay, bunch of people in the face. Come on, he's hood. He can't.
Bobby will be at the funeral.
He will be there.
He will.
He might not get none of the millions, but.
They said they were talking on Good Morning America about how much money Bobby Christina's supposed to be getting, and which again, I know. And
what's up with the rumors that he's like she just was borrowing like $100 last week and all this stuff like
that's
that.
A lot.
See, and that type of thing
that's crazy,
is the type of thing that I just don't even entertain. Like
that's what I talked about on my radio shows.
And then a lot of people was talking about even on VH1 and all those stations, which I love the shows that take place on that station, but they're really, really like harping on bad times with her, and that's what I'm hating. Like, it doesn't matter what she did as far as the drugs and her and Bobby this. Like, really, like, somebody's, like, they died. And it's not even that she was a star. It's that someone has died. So there's a family that's mourning right now, and you want to talk about all the bad things. Like, that's weak to me. You know what I mean?
When I think about death or spirituality altogether, I think of us as being spiritual beings, having a human experience. And she had a beautiful human experience here. She was a beautiful woman. She had a beautiful voice. And her spirit or her inner essence is still here. The only thing that's gone is the flesh. So, I mean, if we look at it like that, Whitney's still with us.
That's true. I mean, she definitely left behind a wonderful legacy. Yeah, I mean, I've been banging her music all week.
All week, and they said she sold so many. Has so many.
Yeah, she has not heard their number one
iTunes.
hits again.
Yeah.
So many people are
She's
buying
back
them.
up.
Yeah.
So it's just like, they definitely said she was worth more dead than alive.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure most of us are.
Yeah.
Most of us are. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I just hope that she, is resting in peace. I'm sure she is, singing a beautiful song in heaven, and I just hope that her daughter's okay, because that's like, I know that's really, really hard on her. So,
Yeah, that was hard.
I don't know. It's been affecting me. Like, I was watching BET, and Terrence was saying, it kind of feels like he lost his aunt, and I can understand what he means, because it's just like, she's gone, and once someone's gone, like, outside of what Dawn was saying, because she's right, if you just think about it in a spiritual way, then yeah, she is still here, but her physical is, you'll never see it again. So it's heavy. It's heavy. So,
and now can't wait for that movie Sparkle to come out, because that was gonna be her last work.
I know, and I'm glad she finished it. I'm glad it was at least finished. So, So yeah, again,
this is the bottom line. We was texting on Sunday for the Grammys, back and forth, group text, big group text, just about everybody. So Chris Brown was dancing. It was 4 of us texting back and forth. All our text was, I said, Chris Brown is a sloppy dancer. No, I said, he's not a neat dancer. I said, I like him, but he's not a neat dancer. Don't ever get this effed up, Breezy. I fool with you real heavy, but on some real shit, you're sloppy. Like, you're not a Michael Jackson with the smooth operator. You know how he could just throw his body the whole way up front, and then, like, it would look like he was in the air. Gravity was defying him or something. I don't know what was going on. But you could never do that, because you're sloppy. Like, you got it going on. But, I mean, you just don't have that neat poise. Usher, just watch him, like, slow it down. And the DJ's falling in love. He's just real articulate, like a Fred Astaire or something. I don't know. But it wasn't no disrespect, Chris Brown. But when I say they did not text me they was like texting personalized people now. All because I said that. No, I just was keeping it real. And I love you. Especially that blog that I seen of, the meat.
Rest in peace, Whitney. So let's talk about some of the performances, and maybe even some of the red carpet outfits and things, because it's all over the place, right? I mean, people's talking about Nicki Minaj and the fact that she came in the way she did. I don't. This is what I said to Dawn. We spoke about this. I'm not surprised. It's expected. If she would have came there with a regular gown and black hair and no makeup or something, then I'd have hit the floor. She's supposed to do what she did. She's an entertainer. She's like Lady Gaga. It's what they do. So I don't understand what all of a sudden her career is going just fail because she did.
Who made the outfit?
Versace, which was huge as the world on the front of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When I text that to you, if Versace would have made me make a fool out of myself like that was horrible. I'm sorry,
but it's not. And you have to know that she
had a costume.
You have to know that she had a say in that. So you wouldn't have been mad because you would have had a say in it. She knows what she had on. She's very aware of that. And like Tanya was telling me, which y'all hear that name a lot. That's my sister, and she has so much input, but she just likes to be behind the camera.
Yeah.
But she does a lot of the footwork, and she hears things that we don't, and things like that. She is beside the camera. But from what I hear, it's kind of like she was telling a story. She came on the red carpet with the Pope. She performed, and all of this was supposed to be for a movie, right? A movie that she's doing, and in that movie, it will be similar to the clips that they were showing during the performance. So it's all about a story. It's only entertainment. Did you not hear Jay?
It is entertainment, but it's over the top, because if you Nicki Minaj and you gonna sell the story, why start selling it at the Grammys? That's corny.
Because
nobody sells stories at the Grammys.
Yes, they
don't do that. No,
yes,
they don't.
They do.
They might do that at the video awards.
Everything.
But they just don't do that at the Grammys. That's a
But that makes it even more awesome.
It's
even more awesome.
I'm promoting my new movie. Because
she don't care what everyone does.
No.
It's
she was
her.
Possessed.
No, yeah, she was possessed. That was corny as hell.
Well, if you believe that, she did her job.
She should have saved that for The Exorcist.
She said, "Roman."
Yeah, come on.
I loved
that was
it.
corny.
I loved it, and I loved her.
The performance wasn't a bad performance.
It was just a performance.
It was just a little weird. That's all.
And she's a little weird. She's not a little weird. She's strange.
It's very weird. But what about Lil Wayne coming up there? I could not catch what was on them feet. They really dissed me on that one, Wayne. They really wouldn't text me back when I was like, what was that on his feet? If that was another pair of Uggs, I'm fucking mad. I'm really pissed.
Well, at least it wasn't the green Uggs.
Well, it was the yellow ones or something. It was
the
the lime yellows or something.
If this should ever fall in your lap, notice I'm still saying nothing.
She's
Wayne.
riding and she's dying.
I ride with Wayne. I ride
Let's
with
talk about Adele's big goofy ass silver zipper. I don't care
Oh my God!
if she won 7
Why is her
Grammys.
zipper so big?
I said, does she know she's an American? If she know, do she know Joan Rivers goes in on goofy ass?
That is how Super Nene
That
in
look
the
like her-
dress.
like
I don't care. I
Her
don't
mom
care.
made
You
that
don't
dress.
have
Miss Mary
You don't
Mac.
have
Yeah,
a
Miss
big
Mary
silver
Mac.
zipper all
With
the
a
way
silver
up
zipper
your back.
on down her back.
That
It's
was
so
a
big.
big ass zipper.
Listen,
Adele, you did your thing.
She
I don't know
did
if
do
you
her
did.
thing.
The young girl, I don't
She
know.
killed
she's going,
it.
yo,
She killed it.
yo.
She's really, really, really good. I like
But
Adele, and
I love Adele, but the zipper
I thought
Adele,
she
it
was
wasn't
gonna bring the
doing
zipper
nothing
out.
I didn't
for
think
your
about
career.
the zipper until she kept texting about the zipper.
I noticed the zipper, and I'm not a fashionista.
I was like,
But that
why
zipper was
couldn't that
horrible.
zipper be hidden? They were supposed to put that inside the dress. Adele, I would have been pissed. I would have been like, I'm not wearing this shit. It would have been like a diva moment. I'm not wearing this shit. Y'all gonna have to give me something immediately.
What about
There's
Rihanna's
no way.
dress? What about Rihanna's
That-
dress on the red carpet?
BITCH was the baddest.
She's bad.
Mm,
She's
that was
bad.
terrible.
I didn't like her hair.
I loved
Her
everything.
hair
Like,
was
she looked
whack.
like a shaggy
I
dog.
did
I
say
loved-
that.
But it fit her. It fit, and I don't know if you
Listen.
heard the inspiration behind the dress. Michelle Pfeiffer, Scarface.
All that.
Boom. So put it all
all that.
Yeah, but
perspective
Michelle
in
didn't
my
have
the
that
hair.
shaggy hair.
No, but she had that.
Nah.
It was very similar
I'm sorry,
to that.
I'm
though.
sorry,
It was very
Rihanna. You could have
80s.
did something with that hair, sweetie, but that dress was serious.
Yeah, the dress was bad.
Everything about her was serious that night, and her performance was pretty good too.
Oh, her performance was off. the
Yeah,
chain,
it
but
was
she
really
like,
good.
Let's do this for Whitney.
What about Taylor Swift and that get up that she was
It was
performing in?
Why did Ebony say that was about Kanye West?
That song
You're
was
so mean.
Yeah, because that's an old song. That's not a new song. And after that, and if you follow Taylor, which I do,
Okay,
I'm
well,
talking about
she
when
makes
she had
all
that
her
song.
songs
what she had
about
on.
situations that she goes through, and it was immediately following that tragic incident when he jumped on that damn stage.
That was like 3 years
made
ago.
up
But that song's
Me?
not new. That song is not new.
There's no way you would have sung that song 3 years
That
after
song
you made
is
it.
not new. Please do your research.
okay.
Why
Right.
she look like a
That
Beverly
song
Hills
Anyway,
member?
because
if-
that
if
was
it is-
part of the performance. They were all
Toward,
hillbillies.
if
It was
you
all
did
look
make
like
that song for Kanye West, I mean, it's
and it was relevant.
You'll make money,
it was
but
relevant
Kanye wasn't
because
even
he was
there.
an ass though.
He wasn't even there though.
he
He
was,
was,
but
he
he
don't
was,
care.
and he because
And I love Kanye.
He wasn't.
But he didn't have the right to
I
go
don't
up there and
think
do
that
that.
he was an asshole for that.
I
He
think
was
he
an
was.
ass for
The
that.
reason why he was an
'Cause it doesn't
asshole for
matter
that
what you
was
think
because
or
the
who you
song
think
that he
deserved
was
that.
talking about was a phenomenal. It had men dressing
was
up
just
as
saying
women,
that
putting on tights and doing. Yeah, the
My-
single lady. He didn't have to do a damn thing with that. That was
Let
all
me
over
tell you
this
something.
world. He didn't have to get up and say
I don't
nothing
think he's
about that.
an
Was
asshole
spoken
for it. I
for.
think he took a stand.
He didn't have to
It-
take
it-
a
but
stand
there's a
for
time
that.
and a place for that. 'Cause the
Yeah.
bottom line
Come on,
is,
that's
guess
what
what?
it
He was just letting you know
You had
that
a
at the
panel
end
of
of the
people.
day, at
You
the
had
end
a
of the
panel of
day,
people, and
we
they
do what
chose
we
Taylor, and she won. And she
He
won.
said at the
But
end
do you
of the
know
day,
how
we do
long
what we
he's
want.
been hearing about that? Like he did what he wanted, but what's the deal, y'all? It's your girl Ed. Okay, here we go again. I hate to have to go at my girl Tracy again, but it just seems like it's a weekly thing. So we're going to do this. Chris Brown is not a neat dancer. I really don't even know where to go with that other than that's like saying Fab can dress, but he's not a neat dresser. Or Kim Kardashian, she can dress, but she's not a neat dresser. You either going to fuck do it or you ain't. Bottom line, Chris Brown can dance identical to Michael. We all saw that when he broke down, because I broke down with him. I mean, he can do anything. Anything you can do, I can do better. That's what Chris Brown said. That's what he'll say to Tracy. But the bottom line is, Chris Brown, when we meet, because we will meet, you can't use, don't be mad, none of that animosity. Keep it toward Trey. I mean, because she's the one that said it. It don't even make sense. And I know, and we had a full-blown debate. You need to know that she was on ice for a minute when all we kept going and we just kept jumping over her like she was a hurdle. So, you keep doing your thing. Tight jeans, was loving them for several reasons, and I'm just so in love with you. That's Eb, and I'm out.
I went on ahead and said,
Get that close up of that
yeah,
little
I
precious little girl.
said, They wasn't going to see her for 9 months, psych.
But can we say...
you got a baby that pretty?
Can we say when I was trying to send her this footage, and it didn't say New York Post prior to,
nobody believed that was
she didn't want to believe. I mean, she hit me with this. Come on, Ebony. That is not her.
I said she's dropping gorgeous, whoever
close,
she is.
Yeah. You can see very, 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 like, all those features are in that.
Okay, but I wasn't believing that.
Looks like little Jews. I mean,
she looks hovish.
Gorgeous.
She looks what?
Hovish. Jay-Z is.
Beyonce
yes.
Bills.
Thank you,
Sean.
Sean.
Bundle of Jay. Yeah. That's Ho's baby.
So I'm glad they did that. And now everybody, who said, "Oh, that baby's gonna look like this," because Jay. This is what they're doing to y'all right now.
The pictures 50 and them put out.
It don't matter what you put out 50. You see in the pudding, honey. It don't matter what you say. 50. You still trying to have a baby by somebody and let them be a millionaire.
Nah, you can't just. I'm gonna tell you.
Listen,
I want y'all to research.
Nobody's safe. Like
research the video that on YouTube.
Like
this is 50 that he did to DJ Khaled. You know what he did?
No.
Because DJ Khaled and 50 supposed to be beefing.
Who is not beefing with 50?
But this is what he did. But this is real deep. He lets you know that he said, I don't basically have a conscience like the average person. He showed, but guess where he was at? He said he went to his Khaled's mom job. Khaled's mom. He's like, this is your mom. Sleep. This is where you live at. This is where your mom. He said, I have less compassion than the average person. He let you know that, like, I know your mom is asleep. People got there. This is 50 from church, and his mom is like. Then they showed the pictures of Khaled on the desk, like she proud of her son, but she sleep at the job. He's letting you know I could touch you at any time.
But he's so disrespectful. 50.
Yeah,
so I mean,
crazy,
it kind of makes him funny. But
he's been shot 9 times.
But who would go that far?
But you gotta understand. You gotta understand. Like we was talking about it on this level though. When you think about 50, when you really think about 50, he has. He don't have a mom. He don't have that situation like a lot of people have. Mm-hmm. That's why, like, he really don't care.
So he could care less about things because he doesn't have things.
But he has a grandma.
But look.
And
he wanted that mom though.
And he has a son. Yeah. So like, you would think when somebody has a child, it would just change their whole way of thinking. But he just, that's just what he does. So I don't know. But outside of that, I think the Grammys were very, very. They were good for the most part. So a lot of things I kind of could have did without, but that's every award show. But I enjoyed that. I hope Whitney rest in peace again. I will be tuned in.
And we gotta talk about Jennifer.
We do have to go back to Jennifer Hudson. Yeah. I think, and we can go through and y'all can say what y'all think. I think she did a wonderful job. I don't know why people are saying she didn't sound good. I had someone say she sound horrible. She sounds terrible. First of all, she was caught up in her emotions, but still. Having that as a fact, she still controlled her voice. She did everything. Whenever she got emotional, she kind of just stopped. She is a professional, and I have never heard Jennifer mess up. So for all those haters, I just, they could sit on the sideline somewhere because she did an awesome job.
Listen.
She blew the top off.
The bottom line is, if anybody was going to come up on Whitney's heels with that one, it would be Jennifer.
Yeah. And she sang that song for Whitney before.
Whitney. She definitely couldn't do it like Whitney, because Whitney could take Dolly Parton's song and just crash it. She could take.
People forgot it was Dolly.
They forgot it was Dolly. She could take Shaka Khan's song. She could take Isley Brothers. Anybody's song, she would just murk it.
She would.
So Jennifer was definitely hit on her heels.
Yeah, she was. So I'm glad you brought that up because I wanted to talk about that. So all right, y'all, we're going to get out of here. If anyone has any opinions, anything on what we're saying, what we're doing, holla at us. Y'all know our information by now, I'm sure, I hope. But it'll be on the bottom somewhere. Sean do his thing. Also, let us know what you think about the show and how it looks, because I think Sean is doing like a wonderful job. So,
wonderful job.
Shouts to PA Sean.
Shouts to PA Sean. He's doing his thing.
Yeah. So we'll see y'all next week. We hope you have a wonderful week. Be safe, and we're out.
We're out.